Hi guys, welcome to Bookish Shala. We are going to be doing another Scraplift Crafternoon combined with How to Kill a Kit with Style. I'm trying to get my kits used. I'm going to fail, but that's okay. I'm going to get this one used and another. So 2 of my 4 will be used. Well, you'll see in a few days when I recap everything, but there's one kit that's not even close to being killed. No, sure not. Okay, so Scraplift Crafternoon is a hop. 9 other scrappy friends and I do together every Sunday. We scrap lift someone. Usually it's someone whose channel, if they're on YouTube or even Instagram, has a smaller following. And this week we are doing dweber.crafty. I'm pretty sure it's Darla Weber, but I'm not 100% sure. And this is her really fun layout. It's so bright and pretty and summery, and I'm going opposite to fall, but that's okay. So I still have just a little bit of this one late kit left, and that is what I'm going to use. Let me stick these somewhere. I don't know where, but let me stick this somewhere. And I have these 3 pictures of trees turning in the fall. So I take a walk around our park most every day during my planning period / lunch, and I kind of took pictures of the trees progressing into a fall tree. So those are my pictures. Now I have 3 instead of 4, and mine are going to be 2 by 3 instead of it looks like maybe 2 by 2s. So it's going to be a little different, but you're going to get the idea, I think. So let's look at what I have left. Plus, I pulled out a whole bunch of my fall stuff because I knew what I had left in this kit was mostly like Thanksgiving more than fall. So I know I want to use this piece as this strip. Okay, so that's a for sure. I also need to use this piece because it's my only full piece. Okay, technically not. I also have cut aparts, but I don't cut, as I make a big mess, I don't cut this as a full sheet of paper because I can't just use it, you know. So I'll have that too. But this is my only usable full sheet, and I think I'm going to back my photos on it. So I have, it's this subtle polka dot or stripes, and I'm going to use that to back my photos. So I need to find a cardstock that I want to use. She uses pattern paper, but I'm going to use cardstock as my background paper. So hold on. All right, had to get all that out of the way. I have this red, which I think is poppy. I have this blue, which I think is peacock. I have this blue, which is glacier, and I have black. Since I'm going to be using this, I'm really thinking about using the poppy. It's fall. I really want to make it pop, so I think that's what I'm going to go for. Now, could I mat the poppy on black? Yes, I could. Let's just do that too. Okay, and then I'm going to mat my photos on this. And then I'm going to come back and we can embellish together. So I'll be right back. Okay, let me show you what I've done. And then I pulled a whole bunch of things that I think will work and we'll play and see together. Okay, so here it is, which is very similar to this. I mean, especially this side. So I had pulled that for my title, and I still think I'm going to do that. And then I have, it's a rub-on from Dream Street Papers. And then I also have an SCI rub-on that I think I'm going to put down here. It's Autumn Time Fall Foliage. So those are 2 things that I'm going to do. I have pulled some wood veneer from Color Cast Design leaves. I pulled some acrylic leaves by Bramble Fox. I really want to use these. I've had these forever. They're by Junkets. Anybody remember Junkets? 2004. 21 years old. I really want to get those on there. Use them up. I have this Crafty Garden. I thought about using some of it. It's acetate from 49 and Market. I kind of thought about adding a couple of these banners. I'm pretty sure this is a Simple Stories collection. Is it? Is it though? You know what? I'm not sure. I have this fall is in the air, and then I have a couple of brads if I want to use them. I thought about pulling in some of these from this simple, just harvest collection. And then I have some flare. I have these two epoxy flare, and then I really want it to say fall walk on it. So that is a lot of embellishments, I know. But you know what? I've had most of those embellishments for quite a while, and so I want to get them on here. Now let's hope this actually rubs on, or I'm going to have to find something else to put down here. This background, using a solid cardstock background like this, I feel like it's kind of plain, and sometimes the photos are, you know, big enough and they pop enough that that's okay, but since these are kind of tiny photos, I just really don't want a whole bunch of white space. I mean, red space in this case, but you know what I'm saying. And I don't get a lot of fall photos, and so I really kind of just want to use my stuff. Let's see. Is it gonna work? Maybe? Woo! Looky there. Okay. Okay. Now for this one. Let's again hope that this works. If not, it's not a big deal because I don't love this. I'm probably going to mat it actually because it's little and it gets lost on that busy paper. Let's see. For the win. I wonder how old those are. I wonder if they even have a date on them. Probably not. I don't think SEI does, because the other day I was looking for one for paper. Nope, that doesn't. Does this one? Nope, neither one of them do. But yeah, super old. That's okay. We like using up the old stuff. Okay, I'm going to mat that. I have a couple of pieces that it could go on. Like maybe this orange. That's kind of big, so I need to mat it on something else first. Okay. And this was one of those cut aparts, and I just cut it down. Okay, and then this is also one of those cut aparts. There we go. So I know I want this. Okay, guys, this is going to take me a little bit, so I am going to go do some embellishing, and when I come back, we'll go over what I ended up with. Okay, as I glue things down, I will talk through what I did. So I matted this twice because it was just a little too small. I took one of the Simple Stories page pieces, and I'm going to tuck it behind it here like that. Then I decided to use the acrylic, no, not the acrylic, the wood veneer leaves instead of the acrylic leaves. Because one thing I really love about Color Cast Designs wood veneer is that it's very thin, and so I can layer it better than you can acrylic. Don't get me wrong, I love my acrylic. I love all my little bits and pieces, but I really needed stuff that I could layer instead of just sprinkle around. And so I went with the Color Cast Designs instead. So I built up some clusters and used my buttons because I needed to. All right. I hope this video isn't too long. Sorry, guys. I'm trying really hard to keep it at a decent time. I think that I'm doing really good, and then when I get finished, I see that how much time I spent. I was like, dang it, I was so close to keeping it short. Not really. I wasn't close at all. Okay, so I decided to build a couple of clusters around here. I want my title to kind of be fall walk, fall foliage, or even fall foliage on my fall walk, but I didn't want to spell all that out, so we're just going to go with it. That's not going to stick. Okay, we're gonna have to like come back to that. So then I put a film strip down. I added another Simple Stories piece, and then some more wood veneer and flare. I added this Fall is in the Air from the Decorative Brad, more wood veneer. These are gonna go like this. Okay, then down here, I added another acetate piece. I used my, excuse me, that label. The butterfly is from Simple Stories, more flare and wood veneer. And then down here, I added some wood veneer and the buttons on top of it. So that is what it's going to look like. Excuse me. I have some gems from the collection, but I think I want a little color, and my product focus this week is Nuvo. So I think I'm going to add me some Nuvo drops in. I think I'm going to go with, is that going to be too bright? Yeah, probably. I think I'm going to go with this Vintage Drops in Peppermint Candy. You know, there's not really orange. It's more of a reddish orange. And I don't really have anything that color. So what other? Yellow in Yellow Brick Road. And then I think my brown, my Saddlebag Brown. So I'm going to add those. I'm going to finish gluing everything down, and there will be a still shot at the end. Thank you for joining me for Scraplift Crafternoon combined with How to Kill a Kit with Style. Check out my 9 other buddies. Check out dweber.crafty. All that information will be down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.